laboratory and it's time to do the blending.
But this is all scary. I mean, it's like stuff, equipment all over the place. Why all this?
No. This is very simple laboratory. We've got to understand what's in the wine, what's going on with the wine. It's just a simple laboratory just to make sure the wine's outstanding for the consumer.
Okay, fine.
Now, what we did for you, we fermented your juice in 3 different tanks.
Right.
And what we did is we used 3 different yeasts.
But each yeast gives a different dimension. So each one of these now is going to be completely different because of yeast.
Correct.
Right, okay. Do I have to choose which one of these I want?
We've got to taste each one of them
Right.
so that you can understand the different styles, and then we can work out whether we're going to choose one of them or whether you may say, look, I really like this style, but I think I really like the fatness and the fullness of this. So maybe we use 20% of this and 80% of that.
We're going to make a blend.
We could make a blend.
Or we could decide that one of these is absolutely perfect.
Correct.
Well, for me, that's sherbety lemon, quite citrus, really good long length on the palate, really lovely freshness. It's a lot drier. It seems to me to be a bit more earthy, more biscuit.
You are verbose, aren't you?
What?
It's lime juice. That's classic Hunter Valley Semillon. It's got length, it's got zest. I must admit though, the word you said, biscuity, it has got a little bit of biscuity character. You were close.
A little bit.
Come on, have a look at the last one.
More tropical, passion fruit, a lot more vibrancy on that, what I would call tropical fruit side of stuff. And actually it's more of a kid, it sort of bounces around a little bit. I love that biscuity character, but I also love that real lemon length and the citrusness that comes from this one.
Okay, so therefore we should do a blend, okay?
But I think we need a bit of fun in it.
You want a bit of fun?
I think there needs to be the kid in there. And I know that you're a classic man, I understand that. Can we not have a little bit of a kid in it?
Okay, let me put a range of wines for you to have a look at.
Okay.
Okay, John, come on mate, in you come. This is the wine that you really enjoyed. Okay, so that's our base wine.
Yep.
This wine is 60% of the wine you enjoyed and 40% of the second wine with the more tropical. Now this is 70 of the first one and 30 of the tropical one, then 80-20. This is 90% and 10% of the tropical fruit wine.
Yep.
This is the 85% of the wine you really enjoyed, plus 7.5% of the tropical wine, and another 7.5% of the young wine, you know, the bad boy wine.
See, I like that. What it's done is it's just given a bit more bounce to it.
Yeah.
That's lovely, but for me a bit groany, a bit, you know,
Yeah.
having a nice time. This is now, you know, I'm coming outside and I'll go for a swim in the pool, but I probably won't do a few laps. That one there, now the one with the bad boy in there, is jumped in the swimming pool and going up and down and doing a few laps.
So I've got to say to you, I wouldn't have put the bad boy in, so well done. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Let's get it in the glass. Let's bottle it. With John Semillon, we took it from only one block, but what we have done to create a little bit of excitement is we split the wine into 3 tanks. And what we've done is we've used 3 different yeasts. It won't change it from chalk and cheese, but what it'll do is it'll give it a slightly different character to give us some options on the bench at blending time.
Neil has been very, very generous and taught me many, many things. And one of the things that he showed me was about blending various parcels of wine. Trying to relate that to food is quite difficult. However, if you were to take a great fondue and put a different cheese in at different times and put them together, you end up with completely different flavour notes. So a plate of food takes many component parts and joins them together, whereas a wine or a great wine is brought about by the same ingredient being treated quite differently, blended together to make something quite extraordinary.